It happened on a rainy Tuesday afternoon, the kind where the clouds hang heavy and everyone walks a little faster, hiding behind coats and umbrellas. The diner on Willow Street had its usual soft hum, coffee cups clinking, quiet jazz in the background, and the smell of buttered toast in the air. Emily had just started her shift. She'd only slept 4 hours, her feet already aching before clock-in. But she smiled like she always did. She'd learned, somewhere between life and loss, that kindness cost nothing. Her regulars loved her for it. Most days, her kindness was met with warmth. This wasn't one of those days. A man in a dark hoodie sat in the corner booth, tapping his foot aggressively. Emily noticed his trembling hands, his darting eyes. She thought maybe he was anxious, maybe struggling with something unseen. She had a soft spot for people who seemed lost. When she walked over with a fresh pot of coffee, he didn't speak. Instead, he stood up abruptly, grabbed her arm, and whispered harshly, "Don't scream. Just come with me." Before she could even process what was happening, he dragged her toward the bathroom. Every cup, every voice in the diner froze. She stumbled, her heart racing, breath trapped in her throat, but she didn't scream. Maybe it was shock, maybe instinct. The bathroom door slammed open. Tiles, harsh fluorescent lights, and the man's frantic breathing. I just need help," he stammered, voice shaking, eyes wide with something far more broken than anger. "Please. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't know what to do." Emily's back pressed to the cold wall. Her pulse hammered so loud she could barely hear his words. But then she saw it, not violence, despair, raw, desperate pain. "Are you okay?" she managed to whisper. He slid down to the floor, hands in his hair. "I lost everything this week. Job, apartment, my mom's in the hospital. He swallowed hard. "I thought someone here would care, that someone would look at me. But nobody does. Not anymore. I didn't mean to scare you." She stayed still, heart still pounding, confusion, wrestling fear. This wasn't a threat. It was a human unraveling. Before she could respond, the bathroom door burst open. Her husband, Jack, broad-shouldered, protective, and furious, stood there. He had seen the man grab her, had followed, ready to fight, ready to break someone to protect what he loved. His fists clenched, jaw tight, rage radiating off him. "Get away from her," Jack growled. But Emily lifted her hand. "Wait." Jack froze, eyes flicking between the stranger and his wife. "Emily, he dragged you." "And then he broke," she whispered. "He doesn't need a fight. He needs help." Jack hesitated. His whole body was ready for violence, but her voice softened him, the way it always did. Slowly, he stepped back. The man sobbed silently, ashamed. "I'm sorry. I swear I wasn't going to. I just didn't know where else to go." Emily knelt beside him, not close, but close enough to be human. "You scared me," she said honestly. "But you're not alone. We can get you help." Jack sighed, rubbed his forehead, and muttered, "Man, you picked the wrong diner." But then, after a tense breath, he crouched too. "Come on, we'll figure something out." It took a few minutes for the man to calm down. Emily walked out first, Jack supporting the stranger as he stood. The diner stared, whispering, confused. But Emily just told them he needed help. That's all. They sat him in a booth. Jack called a shelter contact. Emily brought soup on the house. No dramatic applause. No speeches. Just quiet humanity on a rainy Tuesday, when someone who had nothing left learned there were still people willing to see him and stay.